Okay, Smart. The internet stabilized. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Though it seems like other problems are happening on the opposite side of the map. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Blitz Valorant Cup U-25 Season 2, as I'm a little bit weirded out by what just happened here all across the map, but it seems as though Haryana's squad so looking a little bit good. Volt opting for a pretty massive wide swing. Early couple of fights, a couple of bullets being peppered here and there. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So it seems like other problems are happening on the opposite side of the map. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Blitz Valorant Cup U-25 Season 2, as I'm a little bit weirded out by what just happened here all across the map, but it seems as though Haryana's squad so looking a little bit good. Volt opting for a pretty massive wide swing. Early couple of fights, a couple of bullets being peppered here and there. All three players very low in the HP department. It's Volt. He's the only one alive and kicking for this one. One small mistake, and pretty much everything's gonna fall apart. Volt has an opportunity to go into the overheal mode, but time is of the essence. Too many players that he needs to try and check out to try and survive to do anything against. Good for one kill, but he's not gonna be good for the last. The flick does not connect. Volt shut down for his troubles. 0-1, ladies and gentlemen. And with that play, this changes out to be different. On the back, it's gonna be Volt again though. Marshall trying to find that first thing, but no! Volt! Volt! The man panicked with a capital K right up to his name. That mistake is gonna cost him. Haryana was free kill there. That overheal that changed so much about this engagement. But now, Dustin's looking for maybe a kill and a half, but he's not gonna get much done. The corner, looking for one more, but Haryana doesn't want to give much away. Legend looks for the kill with a shorty, but doesn't get much done. It's a little bit of banter goes around from both these teams as this best of 3 kicking off strongly for the members of Team Shuki. They did a phenomenal job through and through right up till the very end because of the plays that they have done. This is what you love to see. Another couple of set opportunities, so I would play in my regard. It's Legend. A little bit of a corner. Looks for a couple of shots. He's not able to connect it. It's Legend. Oh boy. Hopefully that's not going to be going on the highlight reel. Full. Does take down Chuki though. The Reina diff is apparent. It's looking for another fight, but he's not able to get it just yet. Couple of smokes to maybe fuel out one player. Well positioning. Pretty much known. He's looking towards the opposite side as the rotations have been called in towards the B side.
Spike dropped.
None of the defenders are trying to take a little bit more of an aggressive approach. That's smart because you don't want to lose out on the man equalization that you were just able to find.
Blinding.
Like that. Civilization. To get the plan down soon though, especially without that Viper, this is very difficult to do. Not having a Viper player on your team causes so many problems.
30 seconds left.
And can be a nail biter one of that. Bolt's gonna be able to go for the first. He's looking for the secondary. He's able to find it. Overheal, not really connecting. But still, regardless, he did find the frags, and that's all that his team needs to try and come out on top. He's looking for the eighth, and he shouldn't be able to get it. Nope. Pulled by Ballista instead. Does shut him down, but instantaneously, he's not able to find that last killing blow. Regardless of that, massive amounts of economic damage being done over to the defenders. They won the round at a very hefty cost. Now they don't have proper buys going into the following one, and that will be a massive disadvantage.
I need this. Thank you. I need this. Here. Here.
Back in towards the game though. Another opportunity for Bolt to maybe pull off another miracle of his. The guy has been a pretty good game changer for his squad, but there are certain moments that even he can't really shine. Be like water, my friend. All warmed up and ready. He's just gonna keep on going. The bite. Still reigning supreme as Shuki in the corner spots out the player's shoulder and instantly domes him in the head. Crosshair placement sublime. He spotted out one more. Haryana over towards the back. Let's find the kill over towards Legend, and that's all that he's gonna be able to get. Phantom in the corner, but Shuki faster on the trigger. Better weapon for it all. The 1-2 scoreline now utilizing full screen. It's the snowball effect, slowly flavoring the attackers step by step, and this is very much understandable when you think about it. That the map of Icewalk will favor the attackers a lot more if you don't have that Viper in your arsenal. Historically, Icewalk is a map that really favors the attack purely due to the levels of elevation that you can utilize to work your way up. That can also be a literal help towards defenders if they know how to use it in a lot of scenarios, but because there's not really any agents that can really abuse that verticality on the defensive side, it's a rough spot. Legend playing towards his B side, more of a nuisance here. Shuki getting that first beautiful kill over towards Nest. Now Legend, he just needs to give this one up. Can't really risk anything. So Legend expecting the play here. Shuki, he has an opportunity to be a little bit of a closer.
You disappoint me.
Does find the trade. He's gonna be able to get himself back out. Back out of danger. Bolt looks for another kill. Looks for one more frag. He's not gonna be able to get it. Corner is his, but with the spike now taken away, it's all up to Shuki to find a kill, but he's not going to be able to do it. Now hold my Ballista. It's his turn. Trying to pull off something big here. Not going to be able to do it, not up against Legend. Knew the exact angle and he waited way too long for the engagement to happen towards him. The swing needed to be confident. That lack of confidence was very much apparent. Let's hold my Ballista. Not getting much done here. The 2-3 scoreline. Now prominent. And a good stabilization overall.
That's a good spot
for the defenders.
Get out of my
Enemy
Turn for silent.
revealing area.
You want my friend. Try to utilize the blade storm to be a little bit of a cheeky one. Missed out on a lot of shots, but his teammates are there to give him a bit more backup. Could have been a lot more difficult here, and very quickly could have gone in the other direction. Tried to take too much of an aggressive engagement, and that's going to be a tough call for them. Bolt does get shut down, so it is going to be playing into a 2v3. Okay, looks good, but no, Phantom
Nowhere
just had the better timing on him.
One enemy remaining.
Now he utilized, now all up to Silento to go in for this ace and possibly the clutch, but Scott is not gonna give it to him. 3-3. And this is the team that we are talking about. It all comes down to one instance and one glimpse of an opening that the members of Team Bolt are trying to find. And then they take a pause to make it a lot more apparent. Either they take a little bit more of a slow approach, but as soon as they find it, they know how to break through it each and every time. They can tell that one of the biggest weaknesses for the attack side of Team Shuki is their utilization of raw utility. They don't have a lot of util to move force their way into the side. They're very much reliant on frags. So what do you do up against this? We try to play a little bit more towards the buddy system. Always play for the trades, because if there is not enough utility to facilitate a 1v1 duel in a lot of these cases, I'm not going to give them a 1v1. I'm always going to put them in a very unfavorable position. And that's why you can tell that the defenders, they're playing a lot more closely packed with each other. That's giving them that edge. There's no need to go in for anything risky. Taking your time for these engagements is what you need. A little bit of a technical pause has been taken by teams to restart out the computer. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very shortly.
ವಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ
ವೈವಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ದಿಲ್ನರಿದಂಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಗೋ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗ್ರೋ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಡಿಲಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನ ಫ್ಲೋ ಕನಕನದಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ಜೆಸು ತುಂಬಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿ 24 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಫನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡಿಟಿ
ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ
ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ 91.1 ಕಣಕಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸಿಟಿ.
Overheating is a gamer's hell. It tortures you with lag.
The upgraded Omen Tempest cooling technology.
Omen 16 with Intel Core i7 processor.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, in towards the game once more. Sorry about the small delays here and there, but not really much that we can do. Don't forget,
You want
land
to
environment
play?
plus
Let's
mine
play.
being absolute garbage from time to time really does cause some problems now, doesn't it? But yeah, but the action never stops, and Volt is gonna be the one to take that first engagement. He able to shut down his first already. Dangerous right up till the very end. Shuki. Let's find a pretty good kill. Bizarre, it's not that they're going to be able to react to that one. Instantaneous when it comes down to his overarching playstyle. As you can tell, a little bit of a switcheroo going towards the opposite side of this one now. It's a legend. It's gonna need to hold down the line on its own accord. No real noise being made. They have no idea where Legend's gonna be playing on this. From the top, one at the very bottom. B-Water, my friend, is not gonna be able to do much. That's the Legend.
B.
Being a sneaky little rat that he is able to find value. Chuki bringing him back down over to a 2v2 situation. Not really the best thing that he could have done
30 seconds
to opt to
left.
go in for a heal. And with that leader full, shut down, hold my Blitz up till the very end. A good couple of game plans being utilized for the members of Team Chuki, but he just getting a bit too presumptuous, the fact that he required to get that heal, because if he doesn't get it, then the Devourer won't give away his location. One of the biggest disadvantages Devourer has, it just tells the enemies when you're going to be running in towards a particular corner to swing into them. Plus, last that with the footsteps, then don't really have any way of taking a particular duel. Legend's position already known, but regardless of it, so a couple of good headshots, I would say. Early fights, not able to find much just yet as the Legend. Gonna run around over towards the opposite side of things. Ariana able to upgrade the weapon. It's a bit more of a forward position to play with.
Cover
Now he
going
can play
out.
the Devil's Advocate. Angle's good. But the shots. Okay. Regardless of it, though, still able to find a lot
Spike
of value.
planted.
Look at Shuki's positioning. Shuki able to find the perfect timing, catching out Legend before he's even able to react. The possibility of a thrifty round is now higher than ever. It all depends on this one frag. Scott's gonna be able to find a dope, better movement in his own regard.
Revealing area.
Full HP and a gun on both of the defenders. As well, just needs some timing over on the one. As soon as that kill happens, it's all done and dusted. Couple of players to be spotted. Bolt's angle is good, but B1
Sucked.
with water, my friend.
No charges left.
Swing is just perfect for him. Water
Need a drop.
just does not miss on any of these instances. That's his strength. Even under these high pressure scenarios, you can always trust B-Water to be order, my friend, to be that one agent that will always come and say,
I need this.
Guy baited his team, yeah, but he did it with purpose and he was able to make the best use out of it. 4-4. Dead for tat pretty much. But for the defenders, not really the best of situations, because if they lose this round, they're kind of done for in the economy department.
Take flight.
Plus with the investments of a massive operator, that's going to set them back another one round completely as well. A lot of big buts and ifs being given in this particular fight. No real smokes from the Omen either, so how are they going to make this entry happen? Timing. See? A little bit of a stray headshot over onto the face of the Sova, but not really a lot of damage that makes any sense just yet. This Haryana getting a bit too, I would say, overconfident on his own regard. You honor, my friends, and be able to shut down one more. Volt, though, regardless of it, he's gonna be the one to be a little bit of a nuisance. One from the left and one from the right. You honor, my friend, tried to go in for something big. Not really gonna be able to find that much. And Bizrat comes in from the sidelines. We go in for that final blow straight onto the chamber. A good couple of kills, and that retake was just perfect. Both players just spread themselves out in a proper fashion, and they were able to win out on their duels. And even if they did not win, they were in the best possible scenarios for an immediate refrag, and that's exactly what you want to see.
This should do. Oh, this isn't like this goes here. Yes,
Person
this
should
do.
always be mentally prepared for refrags coming in at any second. This is exactly one of those scenarios.
Current division. Adios.
Okay. Nice
Here.
one when it came down to the frag.
Cage triggered.
This time around, you can tell that his team does mean business.
Here. No more charges.
Spike
It's
planted.
perfect domain from Shuki too.
There.
Optimum off angle overall. He just needs to wait this one through. Really worried
There.
about much here, Shuki, but he needs to risk it. We're in the back. There's gonna be two players. Will be an even bigger nuisance. Bold shots don't really connect as you would have expected.
You're done.
But regardless of it,
Where
they're
is
able to turn things around from here. One more frag is all that is required. Silento. He's able to find the skill on the radar that could have been ginormous. And now it's all up to Shuki. Position already given away. Needs to go in for this kill pretty soon. Over on the top rope. He needs to find the angle, but he's not going to be able to do it. Time's ticking away, and it's going to be pretty close as he does find the clutch. 0.39. Both teams are at each other's throats. There's a possibility of 3 maps. Looks to be an even better probability than I even expected. I'm looking at a 60-40 split here, favoring a possible third map, because both of these teams, they're so evenly matched. Especially when it comes down to these split situations.
Eyes up.
Either side, yeah, they do panic from scenario to scenario, but they even
Get out of
turn
my
that
way.
panic into complete synergized teamwork when
Current
it's a
division.
requirement. Both though, we're on the side of mid.
Here.
An
My
absolute
eyes are
dangerous
down.
one back.
They found my wire.
Player very close to the sideline. Shuki let's take out one. Gets the information. He's gonna be able to dip himself back out. Shuki looking for more. As Bizrat not gonna be able to find the secondary. The defenders looking for a little bit more of a
Last
notion.
player standing.
It's Haryana. Let's get the kill, but I don't really understand why none of the players are in it. Legend should have a free fight over on the one at the bare minimum.
Spike planted.
Get the catch. Another cat's out of the bag. He's in the back end of the site. I'm gonna be risking that duel.
Teleport's
anytime
ready.
soon. It's Ballista. Opting for a little bit more of a merry-go-round. Spots out the player. Goes in for the spray, and Salento helps him to get the shutdown. 65. And once more. They
Last
take 2
round
rounds, and I'm
in the half.
still thinking that the members of Shuki, they're also gonna be able to take this round away. Someone has to give at some point.
A gift.
They have played Icebox previously, so this is a grudge match again. Going on the map of Icebox, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's just making one for him here. Early fight. No, I'm getting caught just yet. Ultimate utilized early Shuki. When he caught out on an island, he was not paying attention. Shadows traveling. I don't really blame him. Especially with the Hunter Screech, it just came out in the back. Your attention would be a little bit more towards the minimap entirely, but Haryana?
Caught one.
Kinda did a very interesting, I would say, ultimate
Spike
overall.
planted.
Phantom? No way. Phantom. He's
One
gonna be good for the
enemy
2.
remaining.
Wait a second, Phantom! He's in the corner! He doesn't have enough bullets! And somehow, B1 and my friend just took down 2. He nearly took down his third as well. But Phantom, he just casually teleported into a corner and he just walked away with 2 kills. That is
Switching
something that should
sides.
not be happening any day of the week.
One of my cameras is broken. Oh, wait. Okay. It's fine.
A lot of questions left unanswered in this best of 3. I don't like any second of it.
Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there. Here.
I'm pretty clearing out the omen. It's gonna be an issue. If no one checks where Haryana is, this is gonna end really
Spike
badly.
planted.
But Haryana missed out on all of his shots and he's still able to live. Wait a second, Haryana is still alive.
Enemy remaining.
Somehow, in some way, shape, or form, members of Team Shuki, on the basis of Haryana, just were able to hold Phantom. Good for the 2 kills, but good God, man, Haryana, how long were you alive? And he's just clicking away like a madman. Ghost, not really giving him much there, but his survival, we needed help.
Snack time!
You would expect him to get 2 kills,
Sorry.
right?
Only brought enough for
The
me.
fact that he got none, and he still helped his teammates get 2, just shows how important just being a distraction can be.
No charges left.
I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of a fight too here. What weapons on his regard? A spam, nearly disconnect. Cypher dying there could have been massive for them. One on the back though, Haryana. Just to give this one away. Can't risk it to Biscuit just yet.
Shadows traveling.
There's a slow approach now, being utilized from either side of this. Tariana playing the corner, Legend catches him out completely as he tried to walk in towards the angle. Especially up against the Sheriff, those walk-in fights can just instantly end in your death.
Plant the spike.
30 seconds left.
Shuki. Now on the closer angle. Looks for a little bit more of a fight. Still has an opportunity to easily turn this one on its head if he wanted to. There. Already spotted. Knows exactly
One
where they
enemy
are.
remaining.
It's just all about the timing. Oh, look for one more kill. He's going to be able to find the second as well. Not really an opportunity or even a gun that he could use to try and get this clutch to happen. Good bunch of shots coming in from both, but end of the day, it just wasn't enough to reach that finish line for them.
Scanning ahead.
I think he's gonna be the first one to take out the engagement. Sheriff taking a good early bout in this battle. Shuki still the engagement. Full screen. Scott not really able to comprehend that just yet. Shuki once again coming on for the 4K. He's looking for the ace. And he should be the one to get it. Legend over towards the back end corner. Positions are good. Shuki with the final headshot. Shut down the last and final player. 7-8, ladies and gentlemen. As an ace comes through for the side of Team Shuki. Man just knows how to aim. That's what I gotta say.
Still in sight.
It's a very dangerous fight for them to be in. With the defenders just getting completely overrun. Bolt just coming in with the brought up weaponry.
All dead. And I'm
He owns
still
ability, gets a
hungry.
4K of his own. 4K for an ace. So both of these Reynas are just running rampant on the server, doing whatever the hell they want. 23 on gold, while 21 on the side of Shuki. They both have been performing and just bringing their team up to the mark each and every time. There isn't a single situation where they are not fragging out of their minds each. Now, it's just another one of those scenarios. Two extremely talented players fighting through this qualifier stage to get over. Where's it going?
Enemy marked.
That's an early fight. It's okay. It's a really good catch on one of the players. Catch him in the corner. They're still going to be able to win the duel, but an instantaneous trades come in from either side. You know the fights that they want to take here. The player's already
Last
spotted,
player
but
standing.
okay, never mind!
Spike down A.
Hold my ballista, just pulled out the ballista that the other person was holding. Casually pops two people with a headhunter straight to the face. Now the chamber, he finds value. That was not a fight that the chamber would have won.
Need a drop.
With two players peeking him
Thanks.
like that, I expected the chamber to die, but nope. Ballistas is built different. 8 to 9. And as soon as you believe that the attackers will quit around, it's the opposite.
Stay safe. of my way. Here. Here.
Legends now
Here.
is just gonna keep on going for this. This jet,
I know
Blade
exactly.
Storm in hand,
Blocking sight.
might be such a nuisance to his opposition. A little bit of a gap there present inside of the smoke, but I think this gap is gonna work to his favor. Look for still another duel. The Blade Storm now coming out once again. Also a couple of whip shots, but he's
One
still gonna be able to
enemy
make it
remaining.
connect right up the very end. Scott and Pizarro's gonna be able to come in from the sidelines to get a couple of kills of their own. But Legend going strong and going fast for the entire fight. That's what he does best. The arsenal of kills that he has now gathered these last couple of maps are really starting to show. Fatigue maybe settling in, but for the players, this is what they love doing. Until this entire qualifier is a test of time for them.
Cover going
Test
out.
of experience. All of this was played out in line. The little mistakes that could happen. It's pretty much apparent, as you can already tell. Especially when you start to feel tired, when you feel your body aching each and every
Here.
ounce of it. Blade Storm. Good hit. But in this situation, it's just enough. Not having that
One
comfort
enemy remaining.
really causes players to struggle and fall apart. One more for the swing. The spam just comes through. The juicy back them in the corner, straight to the cloud burst. Just bounces on top of the water, my friend. It's a flawless,
The
flawless.
best
That
will be
goes through
towards
with
at least
not
one
a
of us.
single one of the attackers taking a dot of damage.
Here,
That is what you want.
here.
Slow approach towards the ice side now. We're gonna get a little bit closer for this fight. Not just yet. Outroad. We utilize early to gain some. Gain a little bit of information for the execution goes through. I don't like the odds of how this is gonna go. Legend. More from the opposite corner. Needs to worry about one more. Swings out. Takes out Silencio as well.
Spike down.
That's B-Water, my friend.
Plant the spike.
Wanted to be a little bit of an X factor for his team, but the Legend, he's not gonna give him much. Looks good, but you can expect this. Timing is everything. The crosshair placement does shift away slightly, not favoring this fight. It's Ballista in the corner.
Enemy
He's able to
remaining.
find one more as the ace looks to be imminent. As Legend, he gets the final frag and closes everything out. An ace for an ace, an eye for an eye. It's Team Shuki. They got theirs. Now another Legend is born from the side of Team Volt. Ace giving them the round and an 11-9 scoreline. We're going to reminiscent to what we did on map number 1. It's the 11-9 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting
Here.
closer and closer towards that finish line. Out of by the paranoia, but still the possibility of going for a rush looks to be prominent. They want to take this fight, and understandably so. Now, unless they're able to flush out Shuki as quickly as possible, it's not going to be looking that good. This Rot with a swing immediately just domes him down. And that's the thing. They always swing together as a squad. Even if his Rot died there, nothing would have happened to him. Because he has the timing for his entire squad to give him the advantage. But Bolt, taking too much of an aggressive duel, he does pay the ultimate price for it with his own life. Down to only 51 HP is going to be one as the legend opts to go in for the swing. Doesn't find the value just yet. Scott, timing's good, but his Rot's just way better. And now it's all up to the Omen. Goes in for one more kill. He's able to find it. As he's still able to get it. Phantom with the clutch of the century for him. The man, the myth, the legend. He was able to paranoid out the chamber so he couldn't hear the drop. The chamber was still looking up, expecting the Omen to be there. But the fact that Phantom was down below and just went in for a run and gun to go in for the closing shots, that is what you love to see. A clutch and a half coming in for the members of Team Volt.
Gun here.
They're holding down the line and they are holding strong.
Do you smell their panic? Cover going out.
They're working things out gorgeously here.
The hunt begins.
They're finally being shut down in more ways than one, but not giving an inch of space away. You wanted my friend, not expecting that aggressive push.
Spike planted.
Getting shut down in the process. Conditions already known. They heard out on the footsteps. Oh, my ballista good for a couple of more kills, but Bolt taking it out with absolutely no bullets. Gave a bit of a heal now to Shuki to play this one through. From this Fury in hand, swing out from the opposite side. As Scott's position all the way in the back. He needs to make a full-on run for it from the sidelines. He's not going to be able to get close enough. Even if he gets a kill over on the Shuki, it's just not going to be enough. They gave away too much. Shuki, he was able to capitalize on the greedy nature of both there. One mistake really can cost them. You never want to be in a position like this, ever. You could have taken it slow, just reloaded your gun, not going for a swing from there. Taking such a risky duel before your bullets are ready. Wouldn't want to be in a position like this. Water, my friend's gonna be able to come alive with the Bladestorm too. Catching out his own twins. Both of the duelists are gonna be showcasing their prowess overall right up till the very end. A couple of good shots could have been hit, but not the worst. This possible re-hit could be prominent here. It's Phantom. Looks to work his way up in towards the A side. Complete spread from all of the members of Team Volt. They're working their way.
Scanning ahead.
Spot. She's up. Able to get a little bit closer at the bare minimum.
Spike down B. 30
So we're
seconds
able to
left.
play us in towards the back. But with Haryana right on
One
his
enemy
sail,
remaining.
it's gonna be the thing that brings him down a couple of pegs. Now it's all up to Phantom. Timing's there. Chuki is ready for it. Well, to 11, ladies and gentlemen, and the possibility of an overtime looks to be imminent. It all depends on this particular round. Buys still looking good for the attackers. It all depends on how they make this execute.
There.
They're not really the best when it comes down to playing these default sidelines because they, again, do not have a Viper on their team, but the execution playstyle has been working out quite beautifully over on the B side. If they're able to establish the B tempo a little bit better, especially with the Jet being able to clear out a lot more of those extremities. When they're trying to take these fights, they should have an easier time making this entry happen. And they agreed to this statement as well. We're towards the B side, trying to be...
Shot down.
First spike
Plant the
already
spike.
going on down through Shuki. Not really being able to find much. Bolt's gonna be able to get two.
know
Wait a minute,
exactly
Bolt!
where you are.
Just casually tapping people out of existence. Looking for another fight. It's gonna be Bolt
remaining.
with the triple kill. Now looking for his last. This is exactly where the final player is, and it's gonna be the legend
Attackers
himself
win.
to go in for the final duel. 13-11, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what you want to see, and that's exactly what you are going to get. The map of Icebox now closing out with another, I wouldn't say one-sided victory, honestly speaking, another hard-fought victory from the members of Team Bolt. They pulled off miracles on this map, and they were able to get it to work. We're going to be setting up map number 2 in just a short little while, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, because don't forget, this is a best of 3 right up till the very end. So there's a lot more Valorant action to be had. We're not going to be heading on down over into any breaks, though. We're going to be waiting this one through for just a little while longer as the admin set everything up. We're just going to swap out the maps, get the players, a little bit of water, and immediately jump on back in towards the game. No real dilly-dallying here because of how late it has gotten. We do not want another stream to head over to that 10 p.m. margin now, do we? You all remember how brutal that was for me, my voice, and also you guys back at home. A long day always seems to await me whenever I do cast on this Blitz tournament. It's a lot of fun, yes, but somehow something always happened that drags me over up till now. But now let's look at a little bit more towards the side of the statistics. As you can tell, that Volt, he just had a field day out here. Guy was hitting shots, he was fragging, he was nutty. But on the other side of the spectrum, let's talk a little bit more about Shuki and Water, my friend. They were very consistent right up till the very end. The main issue, I think, was that their teammates were just lagging a little bit behind because they were not able to keep up with the pace. They need a bit more direction to what to do in a lot of these hard-hitting scenarios. And maybe it was the problem with the IGL. The calls were not that clear in what to do in a lot of these instances. That could have been the case, or I could be wrong about it as well. You never really know. So I'm hoping to see that change up a little bit moving on down the line. I do see a little bit of time being taken for the players to get themselves back in. Hopefully it's not going to be taking that long, but as we are going to be waiting here, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out all the links down below in the description. Check out our lovely sponsors here at Logitech, and of course we even have Zali on board as well. All links down below in the description, which is also Kombucha as well. If you want to get yourself a drink, sadly I can't have one because I'm pretty sure all of you noticed how bad my throat was, right? I'm feeling a little bit better after drinking some coffee and some tea, but good God, today has just been an absolute train wreck from the start up till the end. And if it wasn't for these wonderful games that we have in front of our screens, I probably would not have even forced myself to get back in here. The matches are fun. The players, they have a lot of personality that they love to show it off on the server. That's exactly what you want to see in a lot of these scenarios. Bind, though, is going to be an interesting one, I would say, as we are going to be going in towards that second map. Because Bind, in my opinion, is one of those maps that can really make it or break it for a team. Think about it, right? Bind is a particular map that really changes in dynamics. We have seen a lot of teams that are very good on Bind You gotta mind because they know how to utilize the teleporters. They know how to sell those fakes. They know how to establish map control. It tests you as a team. That's why Bind is so brutal as a map. If you have fragment power, yeah, that's perfect. But if you have better team play, then you'll always be able to win out on Bind. Utility usage is king on this particular map because you can literally kill the entire enemy team purely on the basis of good utility usage. That's all that you need to do for this particular map. We're going to be jumping on down over in towards the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, its selection is now live and we're going to be jumping straight on through. No dilly-dallying here whatsoever. Team Volt versus Team Shuki. With Team Volt leading the charge for all of it. One map in their arsenal for this best of 3.
Weapon here. Yes, this should do. This goes here. Wow, this is a nice spot.
Gone back in towards the game now. Finally, everything has been set up. The players are prepped and ready to go in for one possible final battle. On one side, we have Team Volt who want to close things out on a 2-0 victory so that they can go back home and sleep with knowing that they've qualified for the grand finals. But on the other side, we have Team Shuki who are hungry for the revenge that they fought so hard for from the start all the way up till the very end. Qualifiers have been grim. They've been grueling. The fights,
Blinded.
just absolutely thrilling. Scott, position's good, but the legend is not gonna give much away. Ariana, you even know what hit him there over from the side. They're getting caught out instantaneous on the rotation. St. Only keep this one up quick. Not risking anything here. The possibility of this fight just continues to grow. Phantom.
Wall raised.
Over on one quarter, he's not going to be able to find out much. But maybe one kill could be in his arsenal. Water, my friend's not going to be able to do much though. Shuki at the perfect angle to catch out the legend as he was trying to run out. Taking a little bit of time to get culminated towards the map of mine just yet. Spots out one of the players. Corner.
Last player
Cleared,
standing.
but he's not going to be able to find the kill here regardless. Now Scott, it's up for him to step up to the table. Okay. Good. The angle, but he's still not going to be able to find the shot. Water, my friend, is so much better when it comes down to these first rounds. Cool, calm, and collected. His game is remarkable to watch. This guy is what he's doing when it comes down to stability. Sometimes, yes, that stability can backfire, but
Need equipment.
for him,
Thanks.
Cage triggered.
not for the defenders again, though. It's a couple of good trap placements. It could just be the thing that gives them an opportunity to break their way in towards the side. Not really seem to be risking it here at the very end. They want to flood the site. All of their members now very much here. What's the game plan? What do they want to do? Try and make this one work. It's the legend. Taking a bit of a chunky amount of damage. That's the first kill. Now they have the chance to make that run through. Scott, good for one more kill. Trying to find some more on the sidelines. Not really the best of
Last
weapons to
player
take this
standing.
long range duels. And now Volt, with only just a shorty in his hands. Can't really do much now, can he?
Spike planted.
Maybe if they had a sheriff or two, things could have been a little bit more different, but with the wall just pointing around the corner for him, oh, just a sitting duck out here. Cypher going to the other side, like to maybe clear him out a little bit, but jump through. Cypher just needs to find the timing. Both is just done for, yeah, but maybe if he can kill the Cypher one step closer to the big bad rocket launcher that could be on his shoulders. Yeah, Haryana's not gonna fall for that one now, is he? Shorty, I'm not finding much value whatsoever there. Giving Cypher one extra ult point, which I personally don't really like, because having that neural theft, especially when you're on the attack side, if you allow the defenders to get an early pick on you, that neural tap just instantly denies any form of rotation plans that you could have had, or any chances of you trying to sell a fake. If they could smell a fake coming from a mile away, they can throw that ultimate now onto the body at any time. Before, at least, there was time limit that you could play through and have a little bit of counterplay for the ult, but now it's not really much that you can do to be on top of it.
Grenade!
Nade in hand. Stop these aggressive rushes from coming in. Okay. Picking up on a little bit more value. It's a legend again, just holding down the angle perfectly. He's waiting for his opponents to make that first move. That is what I love to see. Tripwire being placed pretty close up. If anyone jumps in, it's gonna be an instant no harm for this drop.
My camera is destroyed. They found my wire. Cage trigger.
Through it. Trying to work their way up. Ultimate being utilized by the ways to just take a little bit more of a faster entry. But what I don't like is them playing a full retake here. Again, I will say this and I'll sound like a broken record.
30
that
seconds
playing
left.
B on retake is just close to impossible unless you have a flank
Spike
like
down,
this,
B.
opening up the side.
One enemy
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Flawless.
It's all a game for the legend. The man got that perfect flank and no one was watching for him. Flawless round at that too. Where are the tripwires, bro? I understand you send no one over towards the side of hookah, but you have to expect that someone could be wrapping you from hookah if you don't have any of the players watching your backstab. A massive mistake and a big gap in the communication for the members of Team Shuki. Hopefully they're going to be able to fix that with this pause and just conciliate themselves here. I don't like the way that a lot of these rounds have been going. A lot of very clear mistakes being made that are costing them very crucial rounds.
There. Gun here. Time to explode. Bomb buddy out.
Push out though. Oh, he nearly bit up a bit more than he could chew there. Could have gone in the opposite direction if he wasn't careful. Understanding timings is a pretty big necessity whenever you're playing the game of Valorant. Small mistake and that's going to cost you drastically. The attackers slowly lurking their way up to see maybe a player or two that they can bring into the fray. Noise being made so that Bolt now has a chance to be a nuisance. Heal. In hand. Maybe to deal a little bit more damage here. You want to take this entry towards the B side, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. No. With just me, hand. Be able to break through the tripwire. The first catch.
30 seconds left.
Pretty much holding everything down. They all need to try and get Bolt out of this corner. But Bolt still very much alive and kicking. Going in for the duels. It's going to be Legend coming in from the sides too. Instantly. They've already made the rotations happen. And wait. Phantom? Phantom?
10 seconds
the teleport
left.
that happened? Once
One
close,
enemy
then it's
remaining.
gonna be Phantom. So
Spike
ready for the
planted.
duel instead. Sounds may not be working, but his game sense and his confidence is pretty much top notch. The Legend comes in for the final kill. The wall banks were beautiful as well. Bring him down to very low levels of HP to make sure that the kill happens. Through that, it was perfect. 2-2.
Here. Here. Here.
Bolt. Okay, buddy. Hard swing. He just waited for the angle and one-tapped someone out of existence. Confidence. Going for the second, but B-Water, my friends, is way better for it.
Launching smoke.
Has the
Stim
perfect
beacon
angle
down.
to go in for a shot like that. That confidence really is carrying forward. Zrat, his turn to maybe make this deal happen,
Spike
but the crouch
planted.
saves him there right at the very end. So we water, my friend, dodging bullets out here, just like Neo in the Matrix. It's the legend, slowly working his way back up. Another flank, a possibility for him to take away this gun. A perfect one at that. The flash does connect. He can't really stop the flash from popping anymore these days. So a pretty tough
One
call,
enemy remaining.
as they already know where the last couple of players are. Final one to be spotted. Paranoia already given. So we're gonna run for it all the way in the back. Trying to maybe go in for a kill, but it's just not gonna happen. Not up against the Phantom. Those were some good frags coming in from either side. And somehow I missed them both. Casting, observing, and streaming, it can be a very stressful thing. Can't really always remember which positions the players are without having to fully focus on it. But let's just give Eli Water the benefit of the doubt, because that sheriff shot was absolutely nasty. A bit of an early duel as the fight just comes in right up into the open. Showstopper on the back of one, but I think they took it a little bit too far. Still want to fight be like Water, my friend.
One enemy
And
remaining.
towards the back, that's gonna be the opponent coming out to try and shut him down. 4-2. That was an aggressive rush and a half. I do feel bad though for the Rays, as he got the shorter end of the stick for that one, but Bolt, I don't think he's gonna be anything less than happy and ecstatic for his team.
This goes here.
Got the frags and
Oh,
they
this is
together
a
as
nice
a
one.
roster. This is the aggression that you would expect to see from Bolt and his team.
That goes there.
Especially after what happened in that last
Yes,
qualifier.
this should do.
I'm pretty sure that
Oh,
Bolt
this is a nice
was
one.
gunning for a chance to go in for a victory like this.
Camera taken out.
Oh! Chucky. Just brute forcing his way in here.
Grenade!
I know exactly
Being
where
thrown
you
out to gain
are.
that early bit of damage. Doesn't really find much value
Spike
just yet.
planted.
That's an opportunity to turn things around from here. Both position. It's good. They know exactly where Suki is. If you honor, my friend. Not really able to find much.
Satchel out.
Well, that's a couple of satchels to just deter this judge from getting any form of further value, but now that's already showcased itself, it's gonna be really difficult to find more with it. Timing. E for this
Last
entire
player
engagement as
standing.
Legend. Not really able to sneak through this time around. I think the save would have been a much more optimal option, but the amount of money that they do have, saving could just be a
Why
forethought.
did I sign up for this shit?
It's a run through. Scott? Chance to maybe find one more kill. He's gonna be able to do it. One step closer to those seekers for the defenders. And having those seekers will just allow them to be so much more aggressive on their own defensive side. They have that option to use that Sky Flash. It's just like, the Sky Flash. They can utilize the seekers to push up and not have to utilize the second Sky Flash anymore. Because don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that Sky Flashes no longer regenerate, so it's better to farm orbs out a lot more frequently so that you can get the seekers online and utilize those for pushes instead. The playstyle of Sky has changed pretty dramatically in a lot of scenarios.
Hawk out!
This is just one.
Blinded.
Early flash. Already spotted out the players. He needs to instantly run on away from this one.
Satchel out.
It's Volk.
Cage
About to
trigger.
run away here.
Fire in the hole!
Most to expect a little bit of a nuisance. Scott. Not gonna be risking anything, just runs all the way back. Not even a second thought.
Spike planted.
Now with the lurk taking out too. They have a chance to go in for a full-on wraparound. Water, my friend. Wanted to be a little bit of a cheeky one with that particular fight. Not gonna be able to find out much just yet. Angle's good coming in from Phantom. He can spot out the player and he's gonna be able to shut him down too. Last player remaining will be Silentino, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do much. Not enough against Bizrat. That's sold it. 5-3. He's able to retrieve it. With that, able to gain full control. Few rounds now under their belt. Not much to really worry about at the end of the day, I would say, when you are on the team goal, but the attack side looming over you pretty instantaneously. You would need a lot more rounds. Getting at least 93 score lines should be on your trademark because you're losing against a double sentinel setup, and those double sentinel setups will get a lot more of a nuisance, will become a lot more of a nuisance, sorry, as soon as those rounds come in. Bold. Only Bite is gonna be able to kick on Shuki.
You will not kill my
A
ally.
little bit of a problem child that they had to deal with for quite a long time. Early little bits of damage. The chip is perfect. He does try to fight for the shower orb a little bit.
I'll get him.
Getting an ultimate point would his team out
Satchel out.
guaranteed win at the same time when you think about it. Going bold, he's been not hitting a lot of roses these days, so Shugi. He was the one to take that early bite. Breakthrough. Scott. He's gonna be able to take down one more. With the cavalry slowly
30
but surely
seconds left.
coming in to give them a little bit more backup. 44 already all across the map. And it's gonna be Pizrat's turn to be that demon here with that Odin.
Careful now.
They're
They
looking
found
for
my
an early
wire.
bite as they're still gonna need to go in for more of a duel.
10
As the
seconds left.
Cypher is still not really being able to move. He's just stuck on a
Spike
corner. He
planted.
can't really do anything here.
Hellfire!
Oh, this is so sad. If the Cypher was here, this side was completely taken over. Be water, my friend. Stuck in the
Last
corner.
player standing.
Can't really do anything. The poor guy. He wanted to do something, but he couldn't.
Enemy down.
Because finally his keyboard started to work. The poor man could have easily won them the round here. One swing as they were jumping out of hookah and it would have been a completely different story. This round being lost due to technical difficulties. That is
Gun here. Right here. Right here. Revealing area.
gonna run back in towards the game already. Seems like a little bit of an early duel, but still Volt able to capitalize. Even though he lost out on one of his members. Doesn't matter at the end of the day, he is still going to be the one to win. Better angles and better fights for him.
Here.
It's Volt. Brings back the man advantage for Racine. Knows exactly where the last couple of players are. He did hear out of the footsteps as they were trying to run on away. Octagon fully cleared out. That basically giving the signal that, hey, possibility that they're making their way towards the side of hookah if we are not careful. The operator, though, was not picked back up. Which is why I'm a little bit worried here. Let me switch things out here. There's the degrees.
Somebody out.
30 seconds left.
Couple swings, and one of the players already spotted. Bolt's gonna be the one to bring him down, back to earth. 22 seconds left on the clock, and they can no longer go in for the rotation.
One enemy remaining.
Mistakes were made. As Volt, he gets a 4K and the possibility of an ace was present, but Kuzrat just stole it away from him. But I
You're
think he's
going
gonna
to
be more
scatter
than
from my
happy that he
stuff.
did go in
Super
for a
easy to
steal like
pick
that.
off.
6-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting closer and closer to the closing moments of this entire round. No chance of a big fight here. Mariana just instantly needs to run for it. The dogs are hunting him down, boy. They're looking for blood. But to be spotted. Svanton did find one kill at the bare minimum. Both on the high ground. He's Anakin in this situation. Scott and Vizrat's gonna be able to shut down 2 more.
One enemy
One more
remaining.
spotted over towards the corner. They know
Spike
exactly where
down
the last
A.
is. Be water, my friend.
Ah, meus amores, we
Going
live
back
another
down
day.
under deep.
Last round before the switch.
These rounds are slowly but surely stacking up. As soon as they start stacking up bit by bit.
Here.
Problems become so much more noticeable.
Here. Here.
Phantom's turn to pull up on that operator and he's able to come on for it. The man just instantly domed the player as soon as he took the swing. A little bit of a dangerous fight, as the legend knows he can't really take it. Just run away, tail between your legs, survive for a little while longer, and make sure that you don't make a mistake to give away this man advantage.
Fire in the hole!
Flying through the skies. He's gonna be able to pull out the dismiss as well. Looking for another duel. Not gonna be able to win it out though.
Satchel out.
Back down to a 3v3 as Volt knows he needs to get his way back in the side as quickly as he possibly can. No through from the front
Spike planted.
side. That's a very good catch. Wait a minute. The nade nearly killed out the Sage. Really low on HP. The Sage can't even move anymore. Still, has the Roomba to give him a little bit more space to play around with. Timing is perfect, and the Roomba just giving the answer. They know one player's
One
on towards
enemy
bench.
remaining.
Last one's already spotted, and it's gonna be Bolt who goes in for the kill. Completely isolated as well. Hold my ballista, not really thinking things through before he tried to go in for the isolation here, but at the same
Team
time,
Ace.
utility usage was just perfect. 84 on the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen, and Bolt! Chill, buddy, chill.
Switching sides.
Going a little bit too crazy for his own third.
Stay keen. They don't have to be good to be dangerous. Time to hunt.
Another time for a big fight here, Haryana. He's now on the defensive side,
Cage
so he's in a little
They
bit
found
more
my
of a better
wire.
position. Nope! He just got completely botched. He couldn't make his jump up. Already going in for a full-on retake. On towards the B side with a man disadvantage is not gonna be looking that good as the legend doesn't need to swing this anymore. He just needs to run on away. Play with his team now instead. Holding down the lines. A couple of good shots is all that they need to try and turn this one around. And the defenders
one enemy
still
remaining.
making this one work. Phantom down to very
Last
low
player
HP.
standing.
Still gonna be good for one more kill. Because now he just needs to play time. Slowly work his way around. Not really going in for a risk, but be water, my friend. He was aware of it. Not giving much away there. He knew what kind of a fight that needed to be taken. He was primed and ready for it. 85 on the scorecards and a fast rush in towards the B side, bearing a good amount of props for the members of Team Chuki. This first run was pretty much do or die for them to try and win out on. Worth it when you think about it. This was almost guaranteed round win, right? For the members of Team Volt, but the miracles that they can pull off with the raw mechanical skill that they have, it's just astounding. 2 rounds can instantly turn into winning ones. Chuki. For a bit of an early duel, but not really gonna be the one to find it. I like the cautious nature of these campers. They know that there's a good chance they're gonna be able to win this. And with Volt waiting for the wall to break, that's where the execution's really gonna get timed. As soon as he gives the call that the wall is broken down, this is where the execute's gonna happen. 53 seconds left on the clock. All the teams that just throw away this round saying it's just a go don't really know what they are doing. It's always a chance to win a round. Always is. Because of how strong people weapons can be in certain scenarios.
30 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Spike down
A
B.
little bit more of a fight here over from the side. It's a couple of more people, but they're not really going to be able to find an isolated engagement on any one of them. Volt's the only one to survive over on the opposite side of the map. He's the only one that even got a kill. Sadly, he is not going to die in the process, basically meaning that his economy is a little bit shot. He's not going to be able to go in for a full-on fight with his entire team over in the following couple of rounds. Slight bit of an outlier, but doesn't mean that he can't make it work. Spectre is still an incredibly potent and powerful weapon in the right hands, especially at those close proximity fights. Some swap out though from either end of this. Personally like this. The 2 kilometer air. Come on. Come out. I can't even say the word properly. The friendship.
Smoke's
I would
down.
say that would be the better synonym. Synonym. I can't speak. Ugh. Help me. This is what happens when you get really tired after speaking for the entire day. It's Haryana. Has a beautiful one-way playing for him. Good on for it, but
Cage
a risky
triggered.
fight at that. Don't want to give much away just yet.
Time to hunt.
Okay, still. I didn't find much just yet.
Scout destroyed.
Knows that the brimstone is in towards the side of
Here.
Cube, and that's a huge kill. The legend not being able to find much gets caught out here in the back. They need to find this kill out on him. A trade needs to come through soon enough because with only 40 seconds left on the clock, the chances of them winning out on any of this is just going are just going slimmer and slimmer. Flash gets popped, but it doesn't catch anything.
30
Scott
seconds
has no
left.
idea of what he's running into. In towards the left is all that he needs to go in for, but the skin.
Spike
The skin,
down
the skin,
A.
the skin.
Last player standing.
Really the thing that causes a lot of players to start losing a lot of duels. as soon as he switched the gun, Ariana came in and just jumped on top. 87 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. The comeback looks to be imminent from the members of Team CP. Being on this defensive side,
There.
it's now sparked
There.
another huge revival in their overall team
There.
morale.
Get him. Grenade.
Oh, really clean shots though coming in from the opposite side. Doing work here over on in a lot of these engagements.
Smoke's down.
With a couple of early duels.
Where is
Gun here.
everyone hiding?
Who trained you? My ult's ready.
So now, it's all about the timing of a lot of these engagements.
Scanning ahead.
One
These are
enemy
perfect,
remaining.
But the attackers still not really going to be able to do out on much. Phantom, good for one kill, but now needs to swap on the gun and maybe go in for another fight of his own. The angle's really bad for him. And the weapon's even worse. 8-8, ladies and gentlemen. That was an equal round, of course, at the end of the day, so I'm not really going to expect them to win this one through, but they were close to try and get a victory there. And with the infamous pause now coming through for the team, it's time for the mental reset and the pep talk coming in from the team captain to just rile up his squad one more time and give them the push that they need to break through and to move one step. This one though.
Okay.
You see that Bolt's looking for a little bit more before we engage soon. Has good weapons for it. He's just pick himself back up.
Cage triggered.
Tough spot, says Haryana. Never on the timing. He's expecting one to come through the teleporter at bare minimum. No one's taking such a risk. Crabs on their side. They still need to worry about the tripwire that is in towards the side of the block. They cannot make this entry happen. Going in for a change out here would have been so much more better. They're starting to drop like flies. They're making mistakes here trying to make this entry occur. They're getting caught out in the open.
Spike
They
down
can't push
B.
their way forward. Because Rod completely confused of where to turn. The brute force entry in towards B side is not something that you can do. Not up against a squad like this.
30 seconds left. Ten seconds left.
Scott's starting to just go and put one save. I don't understand why they're so insistent on trying to break their way in towards the B side. They can go into rotations. They can try to sell
Don't
out
sit
the
down.
mistakes.
We're not done yet.
But when you don't have a Sova in your arsenal to try and utilize to break a lot of these tripwires, you need to be a little bit more creative in your approach. The only way you can even flood in towards the side is straight up through hookah. There's not much that you can do up against it. You just have to jump out of hookah together as a squad because the Cypher towards long, the tripwire is just close to unbreakable. They're looking for the spike again. B seems to be the side that they're most reliant on.
The hunt begins.
They're not gonna give this one up for free. Tripwires not broken just yet. The fact that it's present is there. A lot of early utility. No, they're still gonna be going in for it.
I've got your trail. Fire in the hole!
Fight still ongoing from either side. The two big bad rocket launchers do come out from either end of this. It's one more duel to be had. The players from the side of Team Bolt, they know this is their do or die. They need to win out in these fights, but they're just not going to be able to. Mistakes made on either side of things, and the timing is just not in their favor whatsoever. They can't get the spike down, and they're trying to rush things a little bit too harshly. They get caught out because of it, and an 8-10 scoreline does come through right up till the very end to cause this breakthrough to happen. The teams, they're in disarray for everything that they have witnessed. The players, they know that it's not gonna get better anytime soon either.
Don't give them ground.
Mistake after mistake from the members of Team Bolt.
Cage triggered.
They're not really able to find much. Not being able to gain that value is what's really causing them to fall apart here. Legend. In the back, he's finally trying to maybe force something out. These fast aggressive duels is where the members of Team Bolt really start to shine. Play together as a dead ball. Play together as a team. And just cause as many problems as you possibly can to your opposition.
Spike planted.
And one by one, they're able to find those frags.
I know
These
exactly
aggressive moves,
where.
these aggressive fights. This is what the members of Team Bolt are known for.
One enemy
And
remaining.
then one tip of the hat, they spotted out the last player. It's Yuki going into the waiting arms of Bolt. 9-10. The resurgence comes through with a flawless round. Finally, from the side of Team Bolt. Fast rush that was trying to come through, but Yuki catching up the Panther. Be in the open. Not really able to go in for the plant just yet, but with the smokes now fading, plant has now just got 10 times more difficult. Swings out. And another
Spike down
fight.
A.
It's not looking that good for them here. Losing out on a lot of early fuels, and they're dropping like flies because of it. Legend, look for one more kill. Needs to find the last frag for his squad to make this one as competitive as possible. The shots do connect, and he's able to go in for a little bit of heal. Instantaneous on the rotation. He's still going to be able to maybe sell a fake over towards his B side, but the risks of entering into the Cypher side is a little bit too much. Need to take their chances with the Sova. Celento.
30
Not having
seconds
the best
left.
of games, but his gun barrel still not showing. See this. Positions already known.
I'm out of
He's trying
stuff.
to jiggle this one out. 21 seconds left on the clock. He needs to go in for the instantaneous trade. They know the position. The Cypher's gone. They can go in for the rotation over to the opposite side of the map now.
enemy
And it's
remaining.
all up to the Legend. He has
10
that
seconds
chance, and
left.
he's gonna do it too. not taking any risks here. He wants this round to get this equalization.
Spike planted.
Plus, if they're able to do so, it's massive damage economically as well to the defenders. Yes, they have built up on a pretty massive bank, but if they lose this round, plus if they lose the following round, that loss streak bonus is not going to be adding up to a full buy anymore. They need to do this piece by piece and dismantle the entire hold that is being established by the members of Team Shuki. Monopoly will crumble soon enough as Scott. Positions are good. Beer in hand for one more frag as the legend
Like guilt. Out of charges.
goes Silento.
Out of charges.
Flyberry can get any closer to the spike. 10 to 10. Equalization finally revels in its own glory. The loss streak bonus slowly adding up for a couple of the players, but they can already tell. Two of them still not gotten close to getting a proper purchase. These rounds are getting expensive by the second. The more player the defense loses,
Shadows
the
traveling.
more difficult things are going to get.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
They're able to kill the Cypher. It's massive for
down,
them.
B.
The Cypher no longer being in the argument here. Pretty much changes the tide of this entire fight. Phantom. Opportunity. Sends itself, but he's not going to be able to find the frag here regardless. He needs to go in for the swing. And if Phantom was able to find that kill, that would have been massive. And look at Shuki. Positions are perfect. And now,
One enemy
it's
remaining.
just going to be Bolt. Stuck on an island. He's not going to be able to do anything here. It's all up to Scott to maybe pull off a miracle and a half here for his entire team. The positions already known and given. They're still trying to hold this one down. Flash in hand. He's going to be able to play this one through. He's going to be able to get the clutch though regardless. The spike not planted for him, and even though Scott got the 4K, it's just not going to be enough. The plan was not done for him. Safety measures being taken by the members of Team Shuki is just incredible. Phantom, if he got that kill over into be like water, that would have been done. Yeah, the perfect timing, but that one boombot, as soon as that boombot was coming in, be like water, the fact that he swung out,
Time to hunt.
takes it from there. You got to feel the Brimstone wasn't expecting the Omen to be that close that early. And now with both ultimates now being popped from either side,
I've got
none of
your
them are going to
trail.
be able to find any value. One does find a slight little bit of damage
I'll get
to
it.
play with. Two ultimates now being popped.
Spike down A.
Going to be able to run away with their own lives here. Only damage being given from either side.
I have the spike.
That's what you like to see here. It's positionally, the attackers, they're in horrible spots. Missed a couple of kills. They're trying to make this one work. Opportunities for them to go in for a full rotation here, but they're gonna be risking it. Beautiful kill coming in from the Phantom.
Everyone hide.
If he just got one more, just one more, and would have all perfect.
30 seconds left.
Bolt's gonna be able to get it for
Spike
him. Though.
planted.
The bare minimum.
One
Couple of
enemy
more is all
remaining.
that they need, but the army of the firing squad is just all there. The drone
One enemy
goes in for the
remaining.
tag. Not gonna be able to catch him though. All down to Scott for the equalization. The timing. It's key for him. But he needs to be on top! It's Scott! Cool,
Now
calm,
there's
and
some
collected
serenity.
under the pressure. Gets the clutch for his team. To keep them in the running to get a possible 2-0 victory. In an 11-11 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. A nail-biter for performance coming in from both of these squads. Each and every
Help a
second
girl out, would
tantalizing
you?
to the very end. This is what Valorant is supposed to be. Two squads with never-ending passion, just fighting it out against one another. Their hearts pumping each and every second. Their hands shaking, but they're still shooting through. This is what it means to play Valorant.
Calm buddy out.
Tripwire now completely broken through. Bolt getting caught out as well. Haryana, he only has a Bucky in his hand. He has nothing to play with. The gun's not looking that good. The defender is having to go in for a full-on retake over towards the B side. I don't like the odds of this battle and how this is going to work. Legend's going to be coming in from the sidelines over towards elbow. He's able to take the duels and make it work. Shuki over in the corner. Body has been spotted. A couple of frags is all that they need. Shuki
Last player standing.
in the perfect spot. But a shot does not reign supreme. 12-11. Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Match
at our
point.
home stretch. The possibility of an overtime in the hands of the defenders. They did not opt to go in for a force fight in that last round, basically meaning that now they have enough to go in for one final stand to force over that overtime. But one mistake and they are done for. Legend, one away from the Empress, but it will not be that prominent. Ult, not really
Let's
on the
make some
board other
chaos.
than Ballista. As long as this Sage lives, they have a chance. They can go in for a lot of these risky duels and maybe go in for something a little bit more hyper-aggressive if they want to. It's all about selling the fakes. The Cypher, absolute nuisance and a half for them to deal with.
Shadows traveling.
The entry. Let's go through on the opposite side of the map. They have spotted out on one, but Be Like Water is just such a huge problem. Bizroth finally being able to shut down one of the players. But because the player is over towards the opposite side of the corner, he's not going to be able to find out much. They try to rush the
Spike
entry,
down,
and they're
B.
falling like flies because of it. Overtime is pretty much imminent, ladies and gentlemen. It's Haryana and his Cypher set up over towards the B side, just working wonders. The smoke
Switching
not
sides.
being there when they needed
Overtime.
for this B side execute is what really caused this to happen. Phantom wanted to sell the fake, but utilizing his smokes for a fake like that is not what you would have expected. It would have been better to just utilize Arena Lear instead of the smoke. And tell the Arena that, hey, just shoot out the owl drone before it sees me. There were options, there were chances for him to do stuff like that and just set up his team for that perfect entry towards the B side. But the fact that Be Like Water was just chilling over towards CT doing whatever the hell he wants, in the best angle, mind you, for the B side. Now the full execute to just topple over.
Hawk out.
From here on out, they're running on fumes, that's pretty much for sure.
Grenade.
Possibility of an overtime could be imminent. Little bit of chip damage being given to both sides, utilizing a good amount of utility up till the very end. Sound is the name of the game here. Timing for the Legend. The optimum, no one's watching! Good amount of damage being given over from the opposite side as Bolt looking for a little bit of an entry. That's Scott. His turn to shine. Looks for one more frag. He should be able to get it. Haryana just shut down one more. This is a 2-for-1 take. It's Phantom. He's in a very good position to make this one happen. Flash out. He just needs to hear the footsteps here before he wants to go in for a fight at any second here. Flash in.
30
For
seconds
the
left.
first duel, that's gonna be
Last
Scott. He
player
does find one
standing.
more kill. He needs to find the
Spike
final
down
player.
A.
They know exactly where he
Last
is,
player
and now it's all
standing.
up to the timing. It's Scott versus Shuki, who's gonna be the one to take it. Timing is present, knows exactly where the last player is. Doesn't need to go in for any form of risky play just yet. He does not need to give away his position. The plant has not gone down.
10 seconds left.
The spam.
Spike planted.
It's his game to play positions. Give it. Knows the final player. Knows exactly where he is, but he needs to land the headshot. The spot, they have been spotted, but Shuki just has more experience when it comes down to clutches like this, and poor old Scott
Switching
just
sides.
cracked under the pressure.
Match
He
point.
wasn't able to handle it. 12 to 13, ladies and gentlemen. This map number 3 is now looming over the horizon. Both of these teams are just taking round after round for themselves. And one mistake is what causes them to fall apart in scenarios like this. Flaws. The fact that we are human really starts to show, especially with stressful situations like this. And when you have robotic aim, never that easy to keep it up for an eternity. The flank would just be a worry for one of these teams. As the timing for the shot needs to be important. Chucky in the back. He's able to catch out Scott again. That duel pretty much could have been the make it or break it for their team. If Scott won that, could have been the biggest game changer, but now I don't know how this is gonna go. Old needs to be the one to come alive. A full reset coming in from either side of this. Old playing for the timing. No one's opting to go inside of the smoke just yet. Old can't risk it even. Fake plan. Couple of pop shots. With the smoke now fading. Old's just caught out. He's in a horrible position and he can't really do anything to bring this one back. But the legend still holding down the line for his team. He's opting for the clutch and he should be able to get it too. 22 seconds left on the clock though. He needs to be quick about it. Doesn't really have the time to go in for a full rotation. He could run towards the opposite side of the map if he wants to here, but he doesn't know the exact position of the last player. And here he comes with the Odin to close everything out. 12 to 14, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 3 is on our horizon. As the qualifiers number 3 is not over just yet. We're gonna keep things rolling and keep the ball going. This good God. Members of Team Shuki, they dug deep. And they were able to find a victory for this segment.
ವಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ
ವೈವಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರಿದಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಗೋ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗ್ರೋ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನರ ನಾಡಿಲಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನ ಫ್ಲೋ ಕಣಕಣದಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ಜೆಸು ತುಂಬಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿ 24 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಫನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ
ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ 91.1 ಕಣಕಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸಿಟಿ.
Overheating is a gamer's hell. It tortures you with lag.
The upgraded Omen Tempest cooling technology.
Omen 16 with Intel Core i7 processor.
Overheating is a gamer's hell. It plucks the fun out of 4K graphics. Ouch!
The upgraded Omen tempest cooling technology beats the hell out of overheating.
Omen 16 with Intel Core i7 processor.
ಒಳಗಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ
ವೈಬಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರಿದಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಣಿಸೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಗೋ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗ್ರೋ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನರ ನಾಡಿಲಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನ ಫ್ಲೋ ಕನಕನದಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ಜೆಸು ತುಂಬಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿ 24 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಫನ್ನ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡಿಟಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ
ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಸಿಟಿ 91.1 ಕಣ ಕಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸಿಟಿ.
Overheating is a gamer's hell. It tortures you with lag.
And we are back in, ladies and gentlemen, for the last and final game of the day for this best of 3 for the finals to see exactly who will be the last team to qualify over for the grand final stage and the main event for this entire thing. It's gonna be a quick, it's gonna be a pretty long and drawn out battle, I'm expecting, with the map being freeze in this particular instance. It will be decided to vote up against Team Shuki. And honestly speaking, both of these squads, they have been a treat to watch right up till the very end. A lot of nail-biter moments that caused me to question reality in some instances, and in others, you could tell that the passion was just overflowing from each and every one of the players. I kind of jinxed it when I did say that this has the biggest possibility of going over to 3 maps, but I expect my jinx to work against me this hard. Sometimes you can never predict situations that easily. This is exactly one of those. Another big opportunity for both of these squads to showcase what they're really capable of. On one side, we have a double initiator composition, while on the other, we will have a double duel as Shuki and Hold My Ballistic wait for a Neon and Reyna combo on this map. A little bit unorthodox, but on the opposite side, we do have Hold on the Jet instead of it. Now, this is going to be quite interesting to see from both teams for how they're going to be playing this. Very different dynamic compositions overall, but Hold My Ballista is able to make this Neon work. It is going to be a beautiful practice.
Go, go, go! I'm out of here! Gotta go! Gotta go! I'm out of here! Go, go, go!
Be the first initial rush coming in from the banana. Trying to break their way in, but the tripwires, they're gonna be a pretty hefty nuisance here for a lot of these takes. Shock darts are a must to try and break into any of these sites. You can tell why Cypher's buffs pretty much made this
Here.
map his own fate now. Can't really do anything. You can take any tools without the Cypher raining over you from the top. Ariana's gonna be able to get an equalization for his
Cage
team, so
triggered.
that's the best that we can hope for. Damage. Even. The sheriff has been picked up, but price of picking up this sheriff was a bit too great. I think that extra bit of HP with just the ghost would have been a lot more optimum. So regardless, you need a bunch of body shots going for that kill anyways. And if you miss that first shot with that sheriff, I would argue that there is even an opportunity for you to go in for the second there. 40 HP is not going to be risky. It's just
30
trying to
seconds
get
left.
information over towards mid. You water my friend, good for one more kill. As the ballista, he's going to be able to shut down one more. Position's good. He hears out on the footsteps. He's probably going to be able to jump up and going for the skull too. This is just all about the timing at this stage. Not going to be able to find the catch here. He has no idea what's going on in the back.
One
lines.
enemy
And
remaining.
it's going to be Haryana with his patience being rewarded for it beautifully. One more frag is a requirement as Phantom. Trying to maybe find an opening, but it's just not going to be enough. Good for one more kill. He's good for
3
the
out
second
of
too,
5.
but trying to get this third will be a difficult
One
one
enemy
indeed. But
remaining.
4 out of
Phantom,
5. This is
he's
no
still able to
problem.
do it. The timing is present, but you water my friend's not going to be risking anything. He knows that there's no way he's going to stick this through. He had a cyber cage. He could have gone for it. There was a chance. The water my friend did not bite that. An opportunity presented itself, but sadly he was not able to take it.
Let's go.
Also gonna be taking a little bit of fuel as he's waiting for his buddy to give him a bit more backup. Phantom's gonna be able to come in and try to equalize things out over on the back end of this, but with Hall's control now slowly being taken over. Shuki. He's in their heads already.
One enemy
He
remaining.
spots out another one of those players and he's gonna be able to bop them in the head. Last player spotted as Shuki jumping down from the top to go in for the last kill. Shuki on the Reyna, you gotta love to see it. This man knows what he's doing, especially in the toughest of situations. That adaptability that he presents to his team, biggest asset.
There. There. There.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Scanning ahead.
Able to work their way up a little bit further too.
Poison
Scott.
emitting.
He's in a little bit of a better
Poison's
position by
off.
himself.
down
one
B.
more kill.
My ult's ready.
Let's be water, my friend, in the corner of his zone. He has a chance to just completely hold this one down. He doesn't even need to peek anymore. They have no idea that he's present in this position. But expecting it. Hold. He's gonna be clearing this one out completely.
One
Rod
enemy
goes in for another
remaining.
kill from the side. And wait a minute. The defense. They're turning this one on its head. Shuki. Alive. Kicking. Looking for another. No, but he's not gonna be able to survive for long. 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. As the legend comes in to shut him down. Perfect hold, regardless of it all.
I'm no doctor,
And with
but I
that,
can patch a bullet
defense,
hole or
they
two.
take 2 more rounds.
Let me know if you need healing. Here.
As the back and forth tug and war starts.
Here. Here. Time to hunt. Got him. Out.
One enemy remaining.
I have survived more than they have ever seen. Revealing area. Take flight.
One enemy remaining.
It's the last of them.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had to be a little bit AFK considering how late it is in towards the night. There are some things that I really do need to take care of from time to time in a situation like this, but hopefully I have not really missed much at the end of the day. 42 on the scorecards. We do see that the members of Team Volt, they have been making a lot of strides here. Good frags here and there. Showcasing its strengths and its triumphs, but at the same time with the overdrive coming in from the sidelines, it's gonna be hold my ballista coming on down strong. Like a bullet train, he's just speeding across this battlefield.
Out of charges.
Just going for a little bit deeper for this push to work.
Where is everyone hiding?
Able to equalize things out and again find the advantage for his own squad.
Cage triggered.
Corners cleared out. They know the exact position of all of the players, and now Phantom, he has an opportunity to be a little bit backstabber.
Look at that.
Legend in the corner on the opposite side, able to go in for a little bit more of a hold. The positions
Here.
are good for him.
One
Swings.
enemy remaining.
Imminent. Last player already spotted. And they're able to find the catch. 5-2, ladies and gentlemen, as Team Volt. They're
I'm out of
relentless
stuff.
in their assault.
Well, I reckon morale's gonna be pretty low over there. Who needs something? Hawk out! Blinded. Scout destroyed.
Another opportunity for Volt to just come on. This one operator has just been giving him so much value in a lot of these regards. His Rod's ultimate, not really finding much. Does damage out on the teammates, just a slight
Down
bit
A.
though at the end of the day. But Volt still has some weapons to play around with. To show it to a Phantom to give him a little bit of an edge, but the Cypher
Spike
were
planted.
moving in
One
towards the
enemy
back. They
remaining.
have the final couple of frags that they need to close things out. 6-2 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, as a defensive side for this team.
Defuse the
Looks
spike.
to be impenetrable. And in my opinion, Breeze has just been a nuance and a nuisance of a map as well at the same time. You don't really want to play this because of the amount of open sidelines that you have to run into, but now that Vault's a little bit more open, there are different opportunities for you to play as an attacker, but I haven't really seen Halt being one of the primary concerns for this particular team. I don't know why they're not utilizing Halt a little bit
That
more
goes
for
there.
easy rotations over towards mid,
This is
try
a
and
nice
bolster
spot.
up their defenses, hold rotations towards the A side, because if they have to look towards Halls a little bit more, that's one less person, that they have to worry about over on the extremities of the map. First early fight, Volt's not going to be able to catch that one though, this time at least. Possibility. It's present to go in for another push. Angles are good. That's Volt. Immediately does
Spike
find one
down
more
B.
catch.
Last player
Haryana
standing.
looking for a fight. He should be the one to get it here.
Cage triggered.
His timing is working out in his favor. But with the crosshairs trained and ready, the bullets do connect. Haryana's gonna be able to shoot down one more. But Scott has his phone number to finish things up. 72. And the battle started off as an even foothold, but slowly but surely, the members of Team Vol showcasing their dominance and of course their experience to guarantee themselves this victory here for this particular round. Possibility for comeback looks slim, but if they're able to get 3 rounds here consecutively, this battle could be turning at any second. But this round pretty much the most crucial for them to win out, because if they don't, they'll be in a completely different direction. It's already gotten a lot of real estate and space. He knows exactly where the players are. If no one is aggressing towards A main, that basically means that B or mid is the main picking of the sides. Ring through mid, both should be able to spot out at least one player trying to hold down the angle. The fact that he has seen none pretty much confirms that it's an instant rotation that he needs to make towards the B side before they get flooded in. And Scott,
Spike
with the
down
spray with the
mid.
Phantom, he's able to shut down 2. A 2-for-1, that is beautiful for him to hold into.
Right
The
here.
smoke curve was gorgeous too.
Not
And now, it's just all about the timing. Legend,
Seek them out.
Seekers in hand,
Down one.
spotted out the players. They know exactly where the Cypher's gonna be at. One towards mid, one towards the opposite side. The Vandal
One enemy
still
remaining.
does connect.
Cage triggered.
And now Phantom,
Got one.
he's just a little bit of a rat. They know the position of one, and Bolt just whips out the Sheriff to go in for the final kill. 8-2, ladies and gentlemen. The Team Bolt, they're getting closer and closer to closing things out beautifully here.
Yes, this. Let's
Scanning ahead.
A little bit of an oopsie. And it came down to the usage of utility here as well. Buys. Pretty much non-existent, but a whiff of the shot
Spike down B.
allowed my Ballista to go in for something bigger.
I have the spike.
Has been retrieved at the end of the day, but a really massive portion of the map is now completely inaccessible. And as long as the Viper holds towards the elbow side, they can't really do anything. They have to head towards the opposite side. Shuki, timing. Not gonna be able to find the shot though, not at that range.
Hawk out!
The kill would have been perfect, and that could have opened everything up for them. The opportunity just slipped away right at the very end. The doorway is open though.
Screen down.
I do not believe that the sky is completely aware from the top side. We have to worry about so much more. And with the Cypher's hat being tipped, we have the exact positions of all of the players. The spam coming
One
through.
enemy remaining.
And Spike is going down,
down
completely
A.
in the open. Running into the shock dart here is
30
another
seconds
issue
left.
on its own regard. As the walk up, both of the players have the angle, and Phantom's gonna be the one to break it through. 9-2, ladies and gentlemen.
Last
A lot
round
of big
in the
ultimates
half.
have already been utilized, but the Empress and the Overdrive still in the hands of the Neon and the Reyna. The neural theft is another big playmaker for them, but I haven't really seen them utilize that neural theft as a proper ultimate yet. They've been just using it just to get scraps of information from certain moments. Operators coming online for the teams. Flashes connecting. The problem still arising. The spam coming in from either side. They need to make this one happen, and they need to go big and as quickly as they possibly can. The spam is perfect from either side. They're
Spike
still
down
making this
A.
one work. The corners are clear there, but they're still not able to go in for the finishing blows just yet. Last player remaining will be the Cypher over towards the top. He's able to find one, but I think he's gonna be able to catch out Volt though. The man is just on a league of his own. On the jet,
Switching
on
sides.
the Reyna, he is affordable on any duelist that you put him. 10-2 to propel his team forward over to a possible victory here, and a landslide at that.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Whatever happened in the second map, they gave it their heart and soul, but this last and final one, they know what they need to do to bring this one back, while on the opposite side, you can tell that
Here.
my Ballista, Zalento, the plays that they made throughout the entire day just tired them out. They don't have the
Here.
stamina to keep going, especially for a grueling
Here.
gauntlet of LAN series just like this. They're not in the comfort of their home where they can just chill, relax, and recharge their batteries at any second and just keep on playing. It's never really the same. Now it's Ballista's turn again. Step up to the table. Little bit of a questionable wall at the end of the day, but
Spike down
the
A.
trade still comes through regardless. Timing, pretty good.
One enemy remaining.
The chances for them to even turn this one around just doesn't seem to work. Now up to the Phantom.
Reyna
For one
kill.
more kill.
One
He's gonna be
enemy
good for the
remaining.
secondary as well. Chances of the timing is present. He just needs to try and retrieve the spike. It's all the way towards the side of Amy. Timing needs to be his.
I have
Opportunity
retrieved the spike.
presents itself. I don't think he has to worry about it. He can fully stick this plan because he knew that the Cypher cannot get close enough. Has the camera too, so that's ample amounts of information. He can just hold the cam. He doesn't need to peek anymore. The cam, bro. Just look at the cam. He already spotted out the player, has all the information that he needs. And he just now needs to play this one smart. Don't need to swing. Catches the timing. But playing ring around the rosy here. From one side to the next. Spotted out on the player. He hears the footsteps. And now, it's a game of cat and mouse! With Phantom being the one to come out on top. The man, the myth, the legend that came through at the very first map, the very first game that we witnessed right here in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The guy who got the clutch is still getting as many clutches as possible.
This goes here.
Beauty to which he's able to set up his team. Something no man can ever do.
Shock dart.
Like he can. That pistol round clutch is his to take. Now with this buy round, they're just gonna be the ones to put the final nails on the coffin if they are not careful. They're losing out on bodies. But hold my ballista. He's able to take two while his buddy is gonna be able to take two by himself as well. Instant rotation towards the B side. Now Pizrat, he just needs to be the one to live. As long as he survives, his teammate is gonna be able to play this one through. Knowing Scott, he has a couple of lineups, maybe, just maybe, play it out if he wants to.
Spike planted.
So the slow lurk up. One of the players have been spotted with their pants down. And the last one, very low on HP. He has nothing to play with. Gets caught out almost immediately. Free Vandal upgrade for Pizrat. The 12-2 scoreline. No more buys, no more nothing. Their money is now shot. Running on fumes at this point.
I have money.
A couple of Spectres and the possibility of a Guardian is there. And with the lights slowly approaching towards them on the other side of the tunnel.
I have money.
10 rounds consecutively, mind you. 10 rounds that they need to win. This is a task
Revealing
even
area.
the best of teams cannot do. That they're taking. It is extremely difficult. Chucky is trying to keep things as competitive as he possibly can for his team. He's been spotted by pretty much everything other than the kitchen sink. He's getting thrown out into the waters and out of the fire and straight up into the frying pan and also into the coals as well. The man's getting roasted and toasted alive, but his teammates, they're gonna be there to go give him some relief at the bare minimum. The frags, the shots, they're connecting. And now it's all up to Scott. The angle's his, but the running gun's just better. Coming in from Haryana.
Last player.
He's just continuing to survive. Excelento takes out the Phantom while Scott not having it in him to take out the running and gunning Cypher with that Spectre in hand. An absolute nuisance. And a menace to society. They're able to scrape their way by for one more day. One more round. But it's not gonna be enough. They still need to do so much more to bring this one back. For the potential that they do have.
Deploying drone.
It's not gonna be that easy. Chucky's finally gonna be able to find one more frag over from the side. Performances that this man pulled off in towards the back was dramatic, but legend. Wait a minute, what was that? The man swung out and casually got a couple of one taps for his own measure, and now he's looking for more. He has the timing, and no one's even gonna be expecting him. The kill is perfect. His rod's gonna be the one who is the casualty, but still very much alive. Spike, not in the best of positions. Silencio. In an awkward spot as well. The possibility of a clutch is there. They'd go for it. It all depends on the timing. They know he's over on the top side of the bridge, but the weapons are not really favoring them whatsoever here. One on the Marshall. One
remaining.
On the Outlaw. It's a possibility that this clutch could happen, but it's Phantom on the opposite side. Never forget that. Man, they're
Spike
going on
planted.
down through. The weapon not being as favorable here. It's the timing. Already walked past. Know the exact position of the player. Able to change out his weapons into a little bit more of a favorable gun. Now it's just time to play Ring Around the Rosie with the players. Oh my god. We found the tag. Yep, that's perfect. He's moving. You don't even need to peek anymore. This is done. It's all over. The Cypher cap's on being broken. Goodbye. Goodbye. Same time. It's gonna be the side of Team
Attackers
Bolt.
win.
Will make it through right up till the very end.
One day more.
That is what you love to see, and that is what you would get. Team Bolt coming out on top through all odds, and even though they had such a heartbreaking loss in game number 2, they were able to keep their composure and keep the energy up and running for game number 3. 13-3, a landslide victory for the map of Breeze. And the team on the opposite side, Team Shuki, played admirably, but just wasn't enough at the very end. They ran out of energy, they ran out of steam. That happens to the best of us. It's not something that we can control. We are human after all. We will make mistakes. We will start to feel tired right up till the very end. Here in this scenario, it's exactly why what could happen in the worst possible spots. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we have for you for qualifier number 3. We're going to be heading on down over into the grand finals. All the teams have been selected. We're going to be posting it all on our social media as well. Who's going to make it forward, who's going to make what. So for now, check out all of the links down below in the description. And of course, don't forget to make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe as well, because we still have that grand final stage that we are going to be setting our dates for. It is going to be on the 23rd and on the 24th. Don't miss out on any of that action and any of that jazz. But for now, it's going to be your boy Aggressive signing on off. Thank you all for stopping by. Good night and happy gaming, everyone.